Ratatouille.
Alright, there's 2 crashed capital vessels over here that I'm going to take a look at. After I get close to this broken engine and see if, I think we've already salvaged this broken engine.
Yeah, probably. Well, we haven't. Did we found more than one on this planet? I don't remember how many we found.
It looks like this one is still here. Yeah, this
Oh, we got some waste from energy glands. Pop that in there.
Alright, I'm gonna salvage this for parts.
Alright.
Man, this thing has a lot of hit points.
Why is that?
Because it's an extra large thruster.
But the thrusters you put on your ship don't even have that much HP.
Yeah, they do. If they're this big, they will.
I've never noticed them. They seem to be like just as weak as anything else on a ship.
No, the extra large thrusters have 16,000 health.
Doesn't tell you. Oh, it does. 16,750.
Yep.
Damn. Maybe it's because you. Well, no, because you do own it because you're taking it off. You core it to take it, but you're salvaging it. So
Yeah, I'm just salvaging it. This one doesn't have a core.
Okay. Because when building ships in survival, I've noticed it doesn't take that long just to take one off.
Well, yeah, you shift right-click and it disappears in creative.
Not in creative. I mean, in
survival.
In survival. Yeah, it doesn't take that long to break it down just so you can move it somewhere else.
I'm using a tier 1 multi-tool.
Oh, well, I got a tier 2. So
I don't because I haven't been able to make one yet.
I just found mine. I think.
In fact, if you want to come salvage this with a tier 2 multi-tool, you might actually get more stuff out of it.
Yeah, stop.
I stopped. It should take 1 hit with a tier 2 multi-tool.
Okay, you're up north?
Yeah, and if I'm not mistaken, somewhere on this there is also a medium.
No, wait, where are you?
I don't know where you are. There's an RCS right here.
Where are you at? I thought you were still up north, but...
I am. I'm up north in the middle of this lake between the Polaris trading station and a junkyard.
I feel you. For some reason, it marked you as salvage or shoot.
What?
Yeah, I don't know. I just marked whatever was there, and it says SSV, salvage or shoot. SHU. It has to cut it off.
Salvage your shuttle.
Yeah, so let's go shoot.
You can actually find these broken engines in the space.
Yeah.
In the junkyards.
Hopefully there won't be a base attack when I get there.
So apparently I'm at the very lowest point that you can go to because I can't drill down. And I guess that makes sense being in a pollution source, which is one of the lowest things.
So you're like, you hit bedrock, you can't go any further down?
Yeah, but the The engine itself is actually in the bedrock.
Buried. Click and a half away.
I'm in the underwater, you know, where it's oxygenated and there's no water under the water.
Because you dug a hole?
Yeah.
Should I link to any? What should I link to?
Just the shuttle. Any cargo box on the shuttle. I am gonna go ahead and start gathering up some of this promethium, though.
Alright.
Because promethium is useful.
"22 oscillator, 61 Zoscalzium alloy, 51 optical fiber, optical fiber, 2 motors, and 1 power coil. No flux coils.
No flux coils?
No, just 1 power coil.
Grab this RCS that's on it.
Where is it?
I
didn't know this had an RCS.
Yep, near the back.
I don't see it.
We got company.
Yay.
Right here.
Zyrax.
Oh.
We got Zyrax company.
Alright, we'll be on our way back.
Yep. GTFO. See, I knew they would show up by the time I left.
Yeah. You should be able to handle at least some of it on your own. I don't have
To the south.
I don't have any ammunition in my ship, but...
Oh, on the other side of the... Okay, they're coming from the other side of the CV. It's gonna be blocking the view of the turrets. And holy cow, they big. Those are some big turrets. I mean, those are some big drones. Let's dance.
Might be. You know what it might be? If it's troop transports, it's going to drop off. That's going to be worse. Unless we can shoot down.
Oh, they blasting me.
No, if it's troop transports, it'd be fine because we've got exterior defenses.
That's right. Using my afterburners.
Yeah, send fast.
Yeah, I don't have afterburners on this.
Depleted my whatever turbo thruster afterburners, whatever they're called. You hold shift.
How you faring, Paladin?
Good. I'm 3 clicks away.
I'm 4.
Well, they're shooting at me, so that's good.
Yes, as long as you can avoid them and keep them shooting at you and not at the base or the capital vessel, it's good.
Okay, 1 click away.
Okay, 1 down. Rocket drone next. Oh, I got hit by a rocket.
I see Paladin. They're not showing up on the detectors. I don't see anybody. Oh, there they are. They're not coming up on any of my things. I have to get really close, I guess. Whoops, no. Congratulations, we successfully defended our thingy.
I didn't even
Check
get
for
that.
damages.
Ooh, I got some capacitor devices.
Did you get any flux coils?
No, because planet side drones don't have flux coils.
They
Space
should.
They ought to.
Oh, they damaged my thing. Oh, good.
Steel plate. And what do they damage?
They like almost bit my thing in half. I took a few rockets to the ass. What?
That's how you like it.
I'm going back to Polaris thing to repair.
Alright. I took no damage because I stood up and started shooting at him.
You know, that's a good idea, Paladin. I'm going to the trade. I'm going to the trade station to see if I can buy some flux coils.
You can't get flux coils from the train station, right?
Maybe one in space. You ought to be able to.
There may not be a space trade station, though. There might be, but there might not be. I know there is probably a trade station at this Vrilthar station sector, but I don't know about in orbit around the planet.
There is a training station in orbit. I've already seen it.
I know there's a derelict trading station, but I don't know about a Polaris trading
Oh
station.
yeah, maybe that's what I'm thinking. Yeah. Yeah, there's damage on the ship still. I think. You know when I'm running through the ship, and you kind of bounce as you're running really fast. Usually indicates just that there's some damage blocks making you bounce up and down. It's doing it, but there's nothing damaged, and nothing looks damaged.
Hmm.
Oh well, I guess maybe. Well, we're flat. I don't know. Just the game is weird.
Alright, let's see if there is an orbital trade station. It does not appear that there is. Where else might there be flux coil? Really, what we need for the flux coils is cobalt and neodymium.
Neodymium.
There's another broken engine that we may have found down here. Let me check these capital vessels, these crash capital vessels. I think we already salvaged the thrusters off of them, but you never
There's one
know.
that's still where. There's still one where it was spawned in the game, but it's been completely stripped. The other one is now floating in heaven up in the North Pole, and the third one is the one we're using.
I'm talking about the crashed capital vessels, not the
Oh, not the actual CVs.
not the CVs, right? Not the junk ones.
Ow. hurt myself.
Alright, here is one that is buried that looks like we already dug some of it out. It's the same design as the one that we salvaged, so I think this one we did recover everything.
Now, if we didn't dig everything out, we might be missing a few bits, especially on the outside.
I'm looking at it. It looks like we dug all of the thrusters on it out.
Okay.
From the outside, it doesn't look like it's been dug too much, but once you get into the holes, it's obviously been Swiss cheesed. This other one is one of the larger, or one of the ones that normally has more thrusters on it. Where is it? Over here. Oh, this one has some thrusters still on it.
Okay.
So I can take those apart. Unfortunately, I only have a tier 1, but that's okay.
Whoops.
I only really need 4.
What did I mark?
Let's see. It looks like we had started salvaging this, but didn't finish it.
Okay. I'm heading towards you. It took me a while to get my bearings. Couldn't figure out where I was going.
I think I just got the remaining thrusters off of it.
Okay.
Alright, guys. I'm over here falling asleep. So I'm
Alright, we'll see you later,
gonna
Paladin.
catch her. Yeah.
Later.
Alright.
Have a good one.
Have a good one. Yeah. Oh, snap. Oh! Those 2 drones that recently just killed that attack our base is part of my because I need to kill 10 drones. Now I need 8.
Yeah, those do count.
Cool.
Those do count, so...
Yeah, if I shot one of them down, it would have been that less.
Alright, we got 9 flux coils, so that should
Nice.
be enough.
Ugh.
Whoa, let's get out of here.
Why?
A Xerax troop of Ripper dogs and their Xerax leader were coming up on me. Oddly enough, he did not shoot me. He was just standing there, but I was like 5 feet from
Standing there
him.
picking his nose.
I was like 5 feet from him.
I'm here.
Yeah,
You probably already left, but
Yeah, once I finish this orbital station mission, I think I'm gonna call it a night too.
all right. Oh, I see him.
See who? Oh, the Xerax guy.
Xerox laser guy. Whoa! Hi. How are you doing? Whoa. Is your microphone off again?
No.
Okay. Get all quiet.
I was setting up the light systems on my shuttle. Okay, where did this come from?
What?
One of our turrets, the engineering turrets, fell through the solar panel and is upside down on the ground over here.
It always does that. There's always one flippy, lippy, dippy.
Yeah.
Couldn't you put like a cockpit on it and just try to flip it around?
Well, there's no thrusters or anything to flip
Oh
it
yeah,
around.
okay. Maybe an RCS. You can hold X.
Right, I can get this second extender going.
I wonder if these flipping turrets was the same problem or the same bug where when I was rebuilding my SV, it started flying on its own.
I don't know, because this seems just to be like it's falling through that, or
well, remember
flipping
when
somehow.
we had them down here, they would flip on the side or
They
upside
would
down.
flip up, or yeah, I don't know.
There's only one of them. The other ones wouldn't do that. We got a whole bunch of these.
Yeah, and interestingly enough, it was the one right over in this area.
Yeah,
And
there's some...
and this is the same area where your thing started freaking out.
Actually, mine was over here, kind of, but it flew all over the place.
Yeah, it
Around the
ended up
base.
over on that thing.
Oh, that drone attacked his ship. This torn down ship that I haven't done anything with.
Well, why haven't you done anything with it?
Just because it's going to tear it down. But I haven't bothered.
All right, let's see what we got here. All right, I'm gonna head back to the ship, and then I should be able to. I'm gonna start upgrading the ship while we're waiting on that to. All right, let's start with the front and work backward. Let's see.
Are you going to upgrade?
I'm gonna add lights and sensors.
Stuff.
Yeah. Sure. All right. All right, we're gonna start.
Next Xerox attack is less than 3 days.
Yep. Here. This. cockpit.
Ah, this won't dock because of the blocks. Huh. One of these junk turrets is a different faction.
What?
One of these junk turrets is not factioned.
Well, if it's not factioned, it means he took out the core.
No, it's the rear east turret. It says it's not factioned.
Oh, you mean of our turrets?
Yeah.
Oh,
the
yeah.
little trap turrets.
It's probably just private then.
Yeah, I was gonna see if I needed more ammo. So what are you upgrading, actually?
Lights.
Oh, just lights. Okay. I thought you were, like, upgrading the blocks or something.
Nope, I'm just adding lights.
Which ship's going to have the garden? Third? Or none?
Honestly, I don't think I'm going to. I'm going to have an external garden, and we're going to just return to that.
Okay.
If I did put a garden on one, it would be the middle section. All right, lights are all completed. So what do you think?
Looks fine.
All right, the next thing that I'm gonna do is
My next trick. sensor for the ramp.
Something like that. That's very weird.
What? What's weird? Everything's weird.
Not working anymore.
Uh-oh. I'm sitting in one of the passenger seats right now, so it's not me.
There we go. What? But the problem is I am down here, so... Hold on.
It's just trying to eat you. Oh, you put a ramp in here. Ah.
But the problem is that is within the sensor like it's supposed to be, but it...
Are you tying the shutter door to the sensor as well?
The shutter door and the... Maybe that's the problem. Maybe I ought to do
Because
just...
the shutter door has its own sensor. It just opens when you get near it. So if it's getting both signals, it might be going open, close, open, close.
Well, no,
like
because
that.
if you tie it to a sensor, it will only do it that. But the problem is I'm tying it to the door and the sensor. if it's the door or the sensor, it should work. But all right, let me do this instead.
Are you moving the sensor? No.
Hold on.
Why does the pentaxic tank emit radiation when there's no pentaxid in it? Is there? Nope. I'm using 2 doors now.
Well, I don't see why we can't just do this.
Yeah.
It doesn't need that lower thing, you know?
Not really, no. If anything, if having another shutter door or a door or whatever would just be an extra protection.
Yeah.
Air loss, but yeah.
Okay, I think we have a decently designed ship. We should have... Alright, I'll move all the input back to there. And then the output. I'll put these in there. And then I'll need to organize the input because some of this stuff doesn't go in here. Okay, I believe that is all the extraneous stuff. Alright, there we go. I believe we are set.
Yay.
I guess we'll return to the station. And put these on and then call it a day.
Yep, I'm gonna leave my ship here, I guess.
That's fine. But I think our capital vessel is fully operational.
The only thing left it needs really is just, weapons.
Warp drive.
Warp drive, yeah. Shields. Which, once you put shields on it, you're gonna swap out the warp drive, probably.
Yeah. And that will only happen once we... is that all the way on the other side? It is. That will only happen once we've got the midsection completed. What I'm going to do is when I start the midsection, I'm going to start the midsection by designing the connection where this ship will connect to the...
On the backside?
Yeah. Where this ship will connect to the front of the other one.
One of the things you can do is have it slot in right in between the gap between the thrusters.
Well,
the horizontal.
What I was going to do is I was going to have it so that when this thing slides backwards into it, that the hull of the rest of it connects around it. It'll just be slightly easier that way than trying to get it to slot into it. But I was going to have the, the landing gear in those slots to connect to the other part.
Yeah.
Or I guess docking pads. Because you're no longer really landing with them, but...
Since this is your scenario, could you build a different block type that would act as a docking clamp instead of using landing gear?
Honestly, I don't know. I guess theoretically I could create a block that acts as a docking pad that just has the shape of a regular block. But I don't see the point in doing
or any
that.
other object you can do, like using the docking pads from HVs.
Yeah, but if you used those, it wouldn't dock as fluidly as if you just used one of the regular docking things anyway. Okay. Let's do this and this. Oh. I am going to go ahead and switch to my environmental suit. And let me just take this armor boost off of it. I'm not going to need that.
That was what I was wearing.
Well, no, I had an armor boost on mine as well.
Oh, okay, yeah. Mine's still on. Walking slow, walking slow. That's why there's a jetpack.
Yeah, that's why I just jetpack around. Alright. 2 CPU extenders. Let's put them like this. That's 1. And 2. Hooray! I got an auto miner core from that. And it seems that there's a strange transmission stuck in the station's receiver. The lines of code are as follows. Then it has a whole bunch of lines of code, but I know how to read it, so.
It's because you wrote it.
Basically, it's 0, 4 numbers, 0, 4 numbers, 0, 4 numbers. Every set of 4 numbers that is not a 0 is a potential door code on the Rados drone base.
Oh,
And
okay.
there are 10 variants of the Rados drone base that are all identical except for the door codes. But all the door codes are listed in that set, but not all the door codes in that set are used on every drone base. So in order to hack the door, I have to try each
one
code until I find which one it is. Now, there are some drone bases that use one code for more than just one door. But there are some drone bases that each door has a separate code. So it makes it where
you mean one base that might have 2 doors that might be different codes?
Well, like one. Okay, let's say there's, as an example, it's the Rados drone base. So it's got a left entrance and a right entrance door that you can unlock. You can either unlock it or blow it up with explosives. Your choice. But, as an example, those doors, one of them may have one code, another may have another code, but they may both have the same code. Or a door deeper in may have the same code as an entry door or as another door that's deeper in, or, so on and so forth, to the point where really you just have to try each code for each door every time.
Yep, might as well, because there's no logic to it necessarily.
Okay, so let's see. I just completely forgot which box I was connected to, but
I'm not connected to anything.
But I got some rewards that were put into that box.
Oh.
Let me see if I can... There it is. Multi-boost, drill charge, multi-charge, fusion cells, and an auto miner core. Multi-boost is going to come in handy. The fusion cells I can go ahead and put into the fuel of the station, which is what it's meant for. Okay. That completes engineering rank 5, which gave me enough unlock points that I could start another specialization, but I have already started the medical specialization, so I think I'm going to save that for things like the 150 required structural repair emitter and some of the other things.
I have 1,000 points I can spend.
I have 872 right now.
I have 1,010 exactly.
Have you completed rank 5 of your scout mission?
Exploration?
Exploration?
Yes, I'm on 6. I have to go to the different planets and find these things. Oh, there's 4 of them now. Mysterious Eagles Part 1, Part 2, Quarantine, and Mysterious Source.
Once I get to level 25, I can use some of these unlock points to unlock some of the special experimental technologies, Chemical X, the X reactor, and the ion drive thruster. Which adding the ion drive thruster to our capital vessels would severely lower our power usage and increase our thrust. So, yeah, regardless of which portion of the thing it's added to. So that will be nice. But I guess we're going to call this an episode. We're going to... we never did pick up that advanced constructor.
Oh, no, we didn't.
But I guess next episode we're going to... Or next week, we're going to start getting this place repaired up. My medical mission, I am going to go ahead and activate medical rank 3, which just requires me to create the injections. Let me go ahead and unlock all the medical things that I need. Okay. Might as well go ahead and unlock this and this. That will help. That will help. Oxygen station, we've recovered a lot of those, but alright, holding off on those. Looking at engineering, let me unlock the base teleporter, repair console. When I get to level 20, I can unlock the structural repair emitter. I've already got tier 2 of all the other things unlocked now. I guess the capital vessel tier 3 CPU extender, I can go ahead and unlock. Capital vessel landing gears, that's unlock. I'm not going to worry too much about the small vessel stuff because most of that is stuff that's highly salvageable. Resource gathering, let's unlock this. Let's go ahead and unlock the auto miners, the deconstructor, and the furnace. That. Okay. That is nice.
Ooh. Okay, I just unlocked long range detector.
Oh, for the exploration?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
For a CV, I think. Or, no, it says SV.
SV. It's an SV detector. And it looks like that radar dish. It's a 3 by 1 by 3 thing, and you so it takes up a lot more space on your small vessel, but it literally scans the entire sector that you're in and shows you things. It may not identify everything, but it identifies like the third of the stuff that's closest to you. If you're on a planet of just about any size, it will show you everything on the planet, but not necessarily identify what they are. It identifies about a quarter of a planet. Oh, excuse me, about a quarter of a planet at a time, though. So yeah, you see it's 50 kilometers is its space range. And its planetary range, I think, is 20 kilometers, which is large enough to cover most planets.
It's worth 100,000 space bucks.
Mm-hmm. But look at what it requires.
Far too much.
Yeah. We don't have that level of stuff yet.
No. 20 power coils, Saphium plates.
The Scout Sniper is actually a really nice weapon to unlock as well.
I did.
Okay. Eventually, I would like a tier 2 Scout Rifle and a Scout Sniper, but because they use the same ammo, it's so much better than having, you know, an assault rifle and a sniper rifle, because it all just uses the Scout ammo, the Scout rifle rounds. So, in any case, that's going to be it for this episode. Like I was saying, next episode, we're probably going to finish the engineering section here, get it all set up, get it all pretty looking, and then we'll start repairing the rest of the base and setting up things like the solar satellites and utility things in space, and maybe start working on the midsection of the capital vessel, but that we'll decide that once we get the once we get the
parts we need for it.
Oh yeah, once we get the space station fully operational. I would love to be able to get the space station fully operational, give us each our own living quarters on here, you know, have the storage area fully decked out. I mean, have you seen this thing when it was fully operational?
I don't remember if I have. We keep resetting every time, though.
Well, because I did build this as a fully operational space station before I turned it into a junkyard. So, yeah. I mean, all the way with sensors and everything. That's why you'll see that there are, you know, sensors and labels and stuff on a lot of things telling you where things are. Like always, we're probably just gonna seal off the command center up here, because there's really no point to it. It's just an aesthetic thing to make it look like this was the, you know, the brain center of, you know, a
CDC.
Yeah, basically. The CNC, Command and Control Center. And yeah, but I do, you know, and then you've got the mess hall that can, you know, have people there, and we're probably going to go ahead and get the docking bay set up next week as well, so that we can start docking our small vessels and such in here. That way, we'll have a place to store them. We'll probably want to put some weapons on it, but since this sector no longer has a Xerox patrol vessel, we don't have to worry about that as much.
It doesn't even say there's going to be an attack.
But the space ones never do, as far as I know. But yeah, we can set up the crew quarters and maybe set the lower deck crew or the upper deck crew quarters as a storage, while setting up the lower deck as, you know, each of us gets our own little room with you know, with our own bathroom and everything in it. Because right now it's the captain's quarters, the medic's quarters, and the engineer's quarters down there that are all destroyed and damaged. The upper level quarters are surprisingly intact with a whole bunch of stuff. There's a laser drill, some medicines and such, pulse rifles, and all sorts of things. But in any case, I'm dilly-dallying. That's going to be it for these episodes. I hope everybody enjoyed them. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, leave them in the comment section down below. If you have, well, if you liked it, hit the like button. And, yeah, my brain's shutting down. So, as always, I'm KnowItAllDM.
I'm FragALot.
Subscribe. That's what I forgot. Subscribe to us to see more. And as always, y'all have a good day now.